I heard about Shona in the local magazine, and I saw it again. I did try to treat it myself a little bit, and then I saw it again in a local paper, and it's just what I needed. And the trichologists are quite rare around where I live, so it was lovely to see Shona actually having her practice in Howes Heath, so it was really easy for me to come here. Before I came to see Shona, my hair the scalp was very red, very angry, dry, itchy, and also quite a lot of bald patches that I could see, and I also was aware that other people could see it as well. The condition affected my confidence, made me feel totally unfeminine. When I used to go swimming a lot, and it stopped me going swimming totally, because I was aware that when I was in the pool, maybe people didn't notice, maybe it was just me, but I'm sure that people would be looking at me because they could see my scalp, because my hair was wet, and it was very obvious, and I just couldn't bear to be in the pool. So I stopped swimming as a result of my condition. Also, sitting down, people come to dinner, I'd make sure that I was standing up. I wouldn't want to be sitting down and people were talking to me from a height. That bothered me as well. So yeah, it did affect a lot of aspects of my life. When I first started to see Shona, we talked a lot about the condition, the possibility why it's happened. We went through what I was doing at the time to try and treat it myself, the amount of money I was spending, things like medication I was taking, if any. I also used to use a lot of things like mousse and hairspray. I used to wash my hair probably every other day or every 2 days, thinking that was actually good for my hair. So after the consultation with Shona, I then realised actually using all this stuff on my hair was just doing no good at all. I used to do everything I could to try and make my hair look thicker, and some of the products were very expensive and were very temporary as well. So that was one thing that had to go straight away, so that did go. And also I went to have some blood tests at the doctor, who was more than happy to help. Now I'm much more confident. I can have my hair coloured, which I thought I couldn't have. And again, with Shona's advice and working in conjunction with my hairdresser, we've come up with a plan of how I can have my hair coloured. Makes me feel much more confident. Yeah, it just has. I swim now. People don't seem to look at me anymore. It is growing back. Even my son, actually the other day, was looking for me, and because sometimes I can't always see it at the back of myself, and he was looking, and he said, "Oh, Mum, your hair's growing," and he could feel these little tiny, how can I say, these little spiky bits, and he took a picture on his phone. So yeah, it's just been fantastic. Yeah, when I first came to see Shona, I was a bit, I wanted to come anyway. It was my choice to come. I was a bit apprehensive because I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest. No, I knew that it was treated hair or scalp conditions hair, but I didn't really know a lot. I did research on a website for Shona and got a little bit detail, but it was great. She worked totally around me to come. I was totally felt at ease, and we just talked about how it made me feel, all the things I'm saying to you now. We went through everything, and it was great. Yeah, I was fine. I couldn't wait to get back. Yeah, it was great to be able to talk to somebody and have proper advice, as opposed to just going to the chemist or even the doctors, actually, not actually getting stuff, just paying so much money on these products that I thought made me feel better, but actually long term, no, didn't work. Shona, as a trichologist, has been fantastic. She's been supportive anytime, even throughout the period of trying to get my hair coloured and speaking to my hairdresser. She's offered to speak to my hairdresser as well. She's been incredible support. Even sometimes at the beginning of the treatment, when I wasn't sure if I was doing it correct, I would email her, text her, always have a response. Having to change appointments was never a problem. She's just been very supportive, both emotionally and physically. Oh, I'd recommend Shona 100%, yes, definitely. And even if when my hair starts growing back fully, I'll still be coming back here, yes, definitely, yeah, I would.